I was done at 16.
A doctor's office. Seated behind the desk is an OBGYN. On the other side of the desk are a longtime lesbian couple.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not kidding. Try to calm down.
Please, ladies, I love you both.
And you're signing off on this? Is it even legit?
Most tubal ligations are elective.
Yeah, if there's an underlying medical issue. Are you telling me something's wrong with you?
No, I'm telling you I'm making a choice.
And this is how you do it? You asked me to meet me at your gynecologist's office. Do you have any idea what was going through my head? Do you have cancer? Or a tumor? Or are you cheating on me and got knocked up?
She wanted to tell you here because I'm friends with both of you.
I can be mad at you later. I'm mad at her right now. How could you have not even consulted me about a decision like this?
I'm consulting now. This is me consulting.
Oh, so I can change your mind.
No, I'm going to do this.
For the love of God, why?
Because I don't want to ever have children.
Then don't have sex with a man, which should be relatively easy since you are in a long-term relationship with a woman.
I could be artificially inseminated.
Against your will? Tell her nobody's going to artificially inseminate her in her sleep.
Nobody's going to artificially inseminate you in your sleep.
See? Now explain to me why having a child is possibly a worry of yours.
Sweetie, please, just listen to what I'm saying. I don't even want the possibility of having children. I want the ability to bear a child taken from me. For good.
What if we want to have kids someday?
Then we'd have to find another way.
Because you're getting a completely unnecessary procedure. Is this dangerous?
Hardly ever. Less than 1 in 1,000 patients have issues with tubal ligation. I do 5 or 6 successful procedures a week. But, you know, it's a surgery, and any surgery carries risks.
So you're willing to put your life at risk, and you're willing to let her, even though there's no medical reason.
She doesn't need a medical reason. She honestly just has to tell me she wants it done. It's her choice.
Didn't you take an oath to do no harm?
I know the risks, and they're minimal. He's my doctor and our friend, and I trust him implicitly.
I feel like I've walked through the office door and ended up in Bizarro World. You're telling me you're hell-bent on getting your tubes tied, even though there's no rational, compelling reason to do so.
It's not irrational. We spoke about it at length.
I'm so glad you two talked it out. Since that's all settled, why don't we all just go grab lunch? So, what is it? What are you doing to her?
I'm going to clip off sections of her fallopian tubes so her eggs can't be fertilized. It's a permanent procedure.
Unbelievable.
I know you're angry, and I'm sorry, but this is my choice. My body, my choice. We chanted that in 100 rallies.
That's different, and you know it.
No, baby, it's not.
Listen to what she has to say. It might end up making sense.
Please.
Fine. Tell me how this makes sense. Explain to me why a perfectly healthy woman would voluntarily take a piece of herself away, a piece you can never get back, even if you wanted to.
I'm trying to regain my autonomy. We've lost control of our bodies. We're having our choices, our futures taken away from us, and it's not stopping here. If they can make Roe versus Wade disappear like it never happened, what's next? Contraception? It's all a part of the right to privacy rabbit hole, how far they're willing to let the government reach into our personal lives. They could take away our marriage, pass down a ruling tomorrow, and we never said I do. It's an attack on women, a focused, highly developed attempt to devalue our rights and bend us toward a Christian nationalist ideal of womanhood, subservient childbearers who are not gay. We are unwelcome in that world, we will not be tolerated in that world, and we have no place at that table.
We'll make a place. We'll plant our elbows on the table and refuse to leave. We've done it before. We'll fight.
Baby, I am fighting with my body. My only value to them is my ability to have a child, so I am taking it away. They will never have a baby from me. I will never bear a child into a world where you and I are minimized, where a group of zealots in robes are allowed to decide whether or not we can declare our love for one another to the world, publicly and legally. If I'm dying, I don't want anyone to have the right to tell you that you can't sit at my bedside and hold my hand. You know my family. They do it for spite.
You don't have to go this far. It's not necessary. We can live our lives the way we always have. And it won't matter what anyone else calls it or who chooses to recognize it. This stand you're taking, it won't matter a bit of difference. It won't matter to anyone.
It matters to me.
Babe, let's just pump the brakes here, okay? You don't have to change a thing about yourself. You are who you are, and it is perfect. If 1 million people line up one by one and tell you you don't matter...
Yeah, they have. They said exactly that. I don't matter, and you don't matter, and all our friends don't matter, and a bunch of people who aren't lucky enough to be able to defend themselves, they don't matter.
They're wrong. They're all
Yeah,
wrong.
you bet they're wrong. They don't value who we are. So I'm going to take away the only part of me that they do value. To them, I'm a walking womb.
This isn't the way to fight back.
What is? Protests and petitions and grassroots meetings in our living room? We've done it all. We wore the pussy hats and we waved our rainbow flags and accomplished exactly nothing. Half the country, baby. 1 out of every 2 people walking down the street or shopping in the supermarket, when someone tells you who they are.
You believe them. I get it. I'm standing right next to you living it. But doing this to yourself is a pyrrhic victory. You're burning yourself to the ground for them, and they don't deserve your sacrifices. Care to say something here? You're about to let her mutilate herself to make a point.
It's her choice.
You're the one cutting into her, and you know there's no medical reason to do it. You could lose your license.
I'm willing to take that chance for my friend.
I'm your friend too.
And if you wanted to do the same thing, I'd support you.
That's just great. The two of you making your grand political gesture for no one but each other. And God forbid she's the 1 in 1,000 where everything goes sideways. Where would that leave me, huh? Standing somewhere in the back of your funeral, hoping nobody notices I'm there. And living the rest of my miserable life without you in it. You're both willing to risk that?
I'm not going to apologize for the choice I made. Not even to you.
I love you.
I love you too. Please support me.
Please don't do this.
Please support me.
What's the difference? You're going to do it whether I support you or not, right?
Yes.
But I hope you'd support me even if you don't agree with me.
Where am I going? I made a vow to you. I just wish
What? What do you wish?
nothing.
What? Tell me.
I just wish you had more hope. That's all I wish. That you had more hope.
Blackout. Lights up on Mara and Nina, standing distantly in the park.
You look tired.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm just overdue for my annual wipe.
Don't joke like that. They listen for keywords.
Let them. What are they gonna do, erase me
I'm
twice?
serious, Mara. If they flag you again, no therapy cycles, no reset, retreat. They'll wipe everything, personality included.
They already got most of it last time. All that's left is just muscle memory and spite.
What's funny about this to you?
I didn't say anything was.
You know, if someone reports you again, they won't just reset your emotions. They'll delete them, right?
What do you think they did last time? Do you ever miss the chaos? Before everything got so polished?
Sometimes. But I also remember curfews, bombings, ration riots.
Right. That's how they sold this place.
They turn to face the audience, piercing the fourth wall.
Order is peace.
Funny. How peace starts to feel like a padded cell if you sit still long enough.
I helped build that cell. You know that.
No, you helped sell it. You built quiet smiles and regulated serotonin spikes. You taught people how to mourn in pre-approved increments.
And you hacked public grief monitors.
Because watching people forced to cry in time with ads for antidepressants broke something in me.
Mara pulls out a small vial, turning it in her hands.
I haven't taken this week's prescription yet.
You have to, Mara.
Why? So I can smile when they show me footage of them bombing Zone 7? So I can process trauma appropriately? I don't have to. Not anymore.
Then they'll come for both of us.
Wouldn't you rather be dragged out screaming than spend one more day smiling like a lab rat on a pleasure protocol? Don't you miss feeling things? I do. I miss feeling angry.
You're not the only one hurting, Mara.
I never said I was. I said I wanted to feel
Anger
it.
gets flagged. Defiance flagged. So does grief.
Then maybe grief is a revolution.
Anger is how wars succeed and how revolutions fail.
Revolutions fail when no one feels enough to start one.
Please just sanitize. Just one more week. Things are getting monitored closely.
Yeah, that's why I asked to meet. I found a way out.
Out.
There's a group, off-grid, west of Zone 13. They've reversed the neural binds. They remember what joy feels like, what grief feels like, raw emotions. They're feeling again, Nina.
Mara, do you know them? I mean, know them? It could be a sting. They could be radicals, a bait. Anything's possible. Remember what happened in District 9?
Anything is better than this. Numbed out plastic paradise?
Mara takes a small chip out of her pocket, displaying it to Nina.
Please, come with me. We leave tonight.
Mara,
You told me once you'd follow me anywhere.
that is black market tech, illegal on site.
Come on, Nina. What is in the zone for you? For us?
I would, but I'm worried.
About what?
You stop being you the moment you stop sanitizing, and I don't want to lose you.
Do you hear yourself? You're choosing their comfort over the truth.
I'm choosing life.
This is living? Smile on command, cry in 30-second increments, dream only what they upload. Life is polite extinction. Since when?
What room is there for truth anymore in a world built from ruins? This is what happens when you let angry old men play with clicking red buttons. There was no revolution, Mara. Just cleanup, time, reformatting.
Yeah, you signed the term and conditions.
We all did. Or we vanish.
Ghosts then. Echoes in dried, cleaned skin.
Survivors, there's a difference.
Is there? Look at all this. Our perfect little park, the grass that never browns, trees that never lean too far right or left. They could never seem rebellious. Scripted birds, ungrown, not flown. Looped recordings, played on cue. A soundtrack for an audience that never claps. We're not living, Nina. We're just standing on a stage performing for... Are they ever listening? Did we? Every breath, every smile, every truth-proofed emotion. It's just stage directions from an unseen playwright. And the lights? They never go down, do they? Just one happy eternal matinee for no one. Or maybe for them. Enjoy our lobotomized lullaby and curtain call for the damned.
I hear you, Mara. I hear everything you're saying.
We didn't rebuild. We repackaged the rubble, bleached it, gave it symmetry, and called it peace. You know what the funniest part about tyranny is?
What, Mara?
It used to kick down doors. Now it just upgrades software while we sleep. You think you're protecting me, but you're just delaying deletion.
Please sanitize, Mara. You'll have a chance
No,
that way.
it's my soul. I know what you did too.
Excuse me?
The drone that's watching us.
I didn't. I swear.
You think I wouldn't notice the shift in the government-issued chirps, the timing of the cloud
I
snitches?
didn't report what you said, Mara. I reported what you might do.
How long have we known each other?
Since we still believed we'd grow old in a world that looked real.
I've held that thought through its first memory wipe.
They had me, Mara. They had us. They needed a motive, and I gave them one small enough so they didn't have the bigger one.
What'd you give them?
Emotional instability, hallucinations, possible fixation on unsanitized ideology. They scheduled a monitor, not a deletion. Mara, I bought you time. Go ahead. Say it. Say what you came here to say.
I'm sorry too, Nina. I'm sorry that I ever doubted you. But I did. And just in case I was right, I told them it was your idea.
Lights shift, washing a hollow blue over Nina.
You said you wanted to feel again? Well, remember me. When you're hurting.
Yeah, I'll remember the soul we once shared and the silence that killed it.
Blackout.
I waited till I saw the sun. I don't know why I didn't come. I left you by the house.
In the center of the stage is an empty blue kiddie pool. Lloyd wears a rumpled brown suit, while Emmeline wears an old party dress. They are shoeless and soaking their feet in the pool.
Do you hear? Lloyd, do you hear that?
No.
I do. I decidedly do hear a sound, Lloyd. Lloyd,
No.
are you being difficult or do you actually not hear anything?
I hear nothing.
That right there. It's distinctive. I've heard it before, but I can't place it. You really can't hear it?
No, I don't hear it.
Don't be testy. You know how I feel about you being testy.
Yep.
Such a stick in the mud.
Can you describe it beyond just something that you've heard before?
Yes. It starts low. Deep down here in your belly, you know?
Like a rumbling. It's a rumbling then.
Could be a rumbling. Might be a rumbling.
Is it an organic rumbling or a mechanical type?
What does that even mean? I mean, organic or mechanical, what does that sort of language even mean?
An organic rumbling would be like thunder, a storm coming over the horizon, the kind of sound that shakes the dirt and then travels up the roots of trees so that their leaves shiver and shake and the foundations of the house quiver until you can feel it in your groin. A mechanical rumbling could be caused by a plethora of large man-made objects, weapons, or collisions, or the destruction of something, or something that could be natural or man-made itself, but Most likely, the most common cause of mechanical rumbling would be, of course, be trucks or railroads. Trucks crossing the highway, the train passing by, clank, 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 along the track. The same principle of sound to motion transfer would occur. Vibrations transfer. The molecules of energy transfer and move from the object, one object to another, until the shaking energy creates a feeling deep in your bowels.
There it is again. Hear it?
I hear it.
You hear it?
I do.
Describe it to me.
What?
Describe what you hear.
It's a sound.
Go ahead.
It's like a low sound, a heavy sound, a piping that comes up and goes, and then it's up, 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 a wave of overwhelming crackling, and then a low crinkling like foil in a microwave.
No.
Like a dog whimpering or a cat whispering, and then a panda bear jumping up and down on a trampoline whilst a possum crosses the road carrying a boombox playing sweet Memphis blues.
No, you're making it up.
I hear it. I do hear it.
You're making it up just to make fun of me. You've never been trustworthy. A mocker. You're a mocker, and you've never been a trustworthy, well, anything.
I'm sorry.
Inconsiderate and dissembling.
What if I can't hear it?
Then you say you don't hear anything.
What if I don't know? If I don't know if I hear it or not? What then?
The same as if you don't know something.
Well, what's that? What then?
Then you say you don't know.
No one does that.
Admits to not knowing?
It's just not done.
I never heard of such a thing.
It's impolite.
Impolite is no excuse for deception.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
I'm sorry.
I've grown used to it, to you.
It sounds sad, just depressing, like you've given up on, well, settled for me, for us, for something. That's not the kind of person I want to be settled for.
I never said I settled. I said I'd grown used to it.
And you called me a liar.
Did you hear the sound?
Could be.
Any sound?
Aside from us?
Any sound aside from us talking?
Well, I never did. I was dissembling.
Dissembling.
I never heard of what was that?
You heard it?
I heard it this time, truly, really, not lying, I heard it.
That's it. That's the sound. The sound again.
I did hear it this time.
You did, right? You heard it this time.
I did. What is it?
I don't know. What is it?
Is it coming for us? It can't be good.
Something like that can't be good.
What do we do?
What do you mean, what do we do?
A sound like that, it has to be bad. Things like that have to be bad.
Unexplainable sounds?
Unknown, unpinpointed, undiagnosed. Those are bad things.
There it is again.
What do we do? What are we supposed to do?
You have to get it.
Get it?
Find it and get it.
Find it? There it is again. What's it? Is it going to get us? Is it going to destroy us? We have to do something.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Was that it again?
Now just stop it. It's just a sound.
But a sound could...
No, just a sound.
Just a sound.
It's a sound we don't even know.
Exactly.
No, we don't even know where it's coming from. Don't even know what it is. It could be anything.
Something dangerous.
No, something far away. Something natural. A sound of a bird. Or a bee, or a dripping of, it could be the water dripping out of here, out of this pool.
Water in the pool?
That has to be it. It's the water dripping out.
There's no water.
Trickling out in little drippy drops.
The pool's empty.
This here, we are soaking in water.
There's no water here. It's empty.
It isn't. You don't know what water is. First you don't believe me about the sound, and now it's the water. You are the same, always the same. Why do I give you the benefit of the doubt? You don't believe me when I tell you something and question me whether there's something right in front of you.
I don't understand where this negative energy is coming from.
From you. It's coming from you.
But I'm not negative. There's no water.
There is. See it? Look, splash it. Feel it.
It's only air. I don't see any water.
If you get closer, you'd see it.
Lloyd leans over.
Still nothing. No water.
Get closer.
Lloyd leans even more. Emmeline pushes Lloyd closer.
Oh, I see it now. I see it.
Emmeline pushes Lloyd further down. Lloyd starts to struggle. Emmeline holds him down. He drowns.
Lloyd. Lloyd, do you hear that?
Blackout. Lights up on President Melanie Beasley, sitting in the cockpit of Air Force One, flying the airplane. Janie, a Secret Service officer, stands to the side.
You're awfully quiet, Janie. I mean, Secret Service agents always are. I don't know how you people do it, but given the situation, it just seems a little odd how quiet you're being.
I'm sorry you think so, Madam President.
Women always feel the need to apologize.
No, I'm wondering where you learned to fly a plane, and when and how.
Oh, on TikTok, in the evenings. At the recommendation of my child Army.
Your child Army?
I've planned something very big, Janie.
President Beasley, while we all enjoy your outside-the-box thinking, I feel I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you that you can't hijack airplanes.
It's not hijacking when the airplane belongs to you.
Air Force One belongs to the American people.
And I'm using it to do the people's work.
You've got your chief of staff, the real pilot, and the leaders of Congress locked in the back of the airplane.
The people's work can be messy.
The Senate Majority Leader called you the Antichrist. He said, I have the mark of the beast on my forehead for not stopping you.
The melodrama of that man. He goes straight to Antichrist with anyone he disagrees with.
Well, I mean, you did lock him in the back of the plane.
You think I'm a beast, Harold? You have no idea. You have no idea what's coming. You seem nervous, Janie.
I'm sorry.
Stop apologizing.
A lot has transpired, which was never really covered in my training, and that was a pretty villainous laugh. You just,
It's gonna get worse before it gets better, my friend.
Is that also melodrama?
No, we're flying to hell.
Literally or metaphorically?
Both. We're going to Texas.
Why?
To save the children.
In your army?
All the children.
Oh. If you don't mind, I'd like to circle back to when you dropped the phrase child army and unpack that.
The governor of Texas has done more to thwart common sense gun reform than anyone else in this country, except the majority leader and the Speaker of the House.
Who are imprisoned in the back of the plane.
They're coming with us to Texas. I'm tired of watching children die and meeting with grieving parents and making empty speeches.
I don't see how...
And now Tommy's starting at Rice in the fall. I told him not to. I told him to go to a school in a state where he'll be less likely to be gunned down, but he wouldn't listen.
Well, 18-year-olds like to make their own mistakes.
So you agree he was wrong to choose Rice?
No, I didn't. Rice is a great school.
Who cares how great the school is if you're shot dead before you graduate? If Governor Paulson isn't going to put basic gun control measures in place in Texas to protect my son of his own volition, then he will do it because I forced his hand.
And when you say forces hand?
That's where my child army comes into play.
Oh, good. We're back to them.
The children are swarming the governor's mansion in Austin as we speak.
What? Why?
They're taking the governor hostage. As soon as we land, I'm going to deliver these two goobers in the back into their hands also.
Into the hands of the child army?
If they think our right to bear arms is so sacred, which they do, and if our children are being gunned down at school, which they are, then the next logical step in their argument is to arm the children. So I did. Let's see what they think of it.
You can't arm children. That's insane.
Is it? Or is it the smartest thing anyone has ever done?
It's definitely not that.
Well, it's gonna get gun reform legislation passed.
I think the governor's security team can probably neutralize a bunch of children.
Yeah, well, that's why I have multiple units.
Of children?
Of armed Americans. The black men will be looking out for the kids, covering their backs.
There's an army of black men as well?
Governor Polson's always screaming about every American's God-given right to bear arms, so I armed a bunch of black men to call their racist bluff. Speak of the devil. Lucifer, you old rat bastard! How are you?
What's he saying?
It's hard to tell through the sobs. I'm coming for you. I learned how to fly a plane on the internet. Just for you, sweetheart. Hang on, I need 2 hands for this bit. Janie, take this.
Governor Polson? No, this is Secret Service agent. I do not have the mark of the beast on my forehead for enabling this.
Harold, already used that one. He's just upset that a 6-year-old is pointing a gun at him.
You armed 6-year-olds?
Most of the child army is made up of teenagers, but you've got to arm a few first graders to make a point.
Do you? I mean, their fine motor skills are a little...
Why don't you throw a copy of To Kill a Mockingbird at the kid to protect yourself, Brian? Isn't that book such a threat?
It sounds like a helicopter is landing on top of him.
Oh, good. The drag queens.
There's also armed drag queens?
I put guns into the hands of all the people he finds most scary. Keep up, Janie.
I'm not a politician, but I don't think you can successfully negotiate policies at gunpoint.
Where have you been? That's how the Republican Party governs.
Not at literal gunpoint.
They get what they want by threatening to blow stuff up. Well, you know what? I can make threats too. Our kids are in danger. If I need to make it chaotic to get the job done, I'll make it chaotic. Fuck around and find out, Brian!
I think he hung up. This country will never elect another woman president.
And at least we'll have gun legislation to show for it.
You think so?
Just watch. Hello, passengers. This is your captain speaking. We're beginning our descent into hell and should be on the ground shortly. You probably want to sit while we land. I've never done this before.
Janie sits and seatbelts herself in.
When I hear sirens, I always try to figure out if they're going in the direction of my daughter's school.
Me too. Tommy's internship last summer made him take active shooter preparedness training. He said it was a waste of time. I thought he meant because he wasn't going to need it. But he meant because when he walks into a room, he immediately figures out where the exits are, where he could hide, what he could use to block doorways. Every room he walks into.
It shouldn't be like this.
It doesn't have to be like this. Whew. Okay, I did it. That wasn't so hard. Let's go pass some legislation.
Yes, Madam President.
Blackout. Boris is working on his computer at the dining room table. We hear the keys in the front door. Yulia rushes in, frantic. She's carrying a cloth bag of groceries.
Hey, sweetheart.
What are you doing?
I'm just finishing this up.
She'll be here any minute.
It's okay. Let me just...
It's not okay. All morning she's been texting me. I'm 300 kilometers away. I hope you're getting ready.
Your mother can text?
I'm 200 kilometers away. Are you packed?
Well, for her to come here.
I'm in Poltava. You better be ready when I get here. Stop working.
We only just got power back, and I have to get this out.
George is in his room.
He's finishing up his homework.
Putting some of the rolls on a napkin, Yulia goes to Georgie's room and knocks.
Hello, sweetheart. Have some Pritsky.
Thanks, Mama.
You had a good day? Did you get your paper back?
She said tomorrow.
Oh, no.
You're less anxious when the air raid sounds. Yeah. Breathe.
He presses the buzzer to let Darina in.
She's just worried about us. Honestly, honey, she may be right.
What? You better back me up.
I will. I will.
Yulia opens the door, revealing Daryana, Yulia's mother, with a small suitcase.
Mama, so good to see you.
This is how you're ready?
Hello, Mother.
Why aren't you packed? There's a train in 3 hours. There are already 1,000 people on the platform carrying whatever they can hold. One woman was carrying a chicken.
Can I take your coat, Mama?
Oh, we have to get down there to get a space. They're packing them in so tight. If you fell, you wouldn't fall. When your grandfather would describe the train to the cabs...
I know, Mom. Pritsky.
Everyone is clawing their way out of Kharkiv and you're having a party? We have to go, now.
Hello, Mother.
Hello yourself. Why aren't you doing something?
I am just...
Where's Georgie?
He's in his room. He has homework.
What? He's doing that computer school?
No, we tried online, but...
You put a 12-year-old boy on the same device he uses to play games? It's very hard to concentrate.
Well, you have to watch children. You have to supervise. You don't just plunk them down in front of a computer. I watched you like a hawk.
Yes, you did. Can I take your coat?
He is doing much better. Going in person. And he's so much happier.
In person? They bombed his school.
They're holding school underground.
What?
In the subway. It's good. It's the safest place.
Do you hear yourself? It's good. You're sending my grandson down to live in the subway, and that's good. This has to stop. Come, we're going to Kiev. Forget your things. You'll get new things. Georgie!
No, Mama. Please, I don't want you to upset him.
I'll upset him? He's living in a war zone.
Let's just talk first, and then he'll know he'll be so happy to see you.
Enough talking.
Look, the bar mitzvah is in 2 weeks. Let him have his bar mitzvah, and then we'll see.
There are bar mitzvahs in Kiev.
He wants his friends to be there. Our rabbi, our temple.
They bombed your temple.
There are still services. Their basement is safe.
You're living like moles, and you're acting like it's normal.
It's not normal. Nothing is normal. It's terrifying. It's heartbreaking. But we have to stay positive, Mama, for him. We have to see the light in the dark. And for all that he's gone through, he's doing really well. He's working so hard. He sings his Torah portion every day. It's beautiful.
And you?
I am just finishing up.
You're sitting there like a lump. Why aren't you talking sense into her? Why aren't you bringing your wife and your child to safety? I only let you marry her because...
Let him marry me.
Because I thought you'd be the reasonable one. Tell her, you all have to come to Kiev.
So we come to Kiev. There could be bombing there tomorrow.
No, not that far west.
You've already forgotten about the Bulka massacre.
Who are these Russians? How could they go along with this? How could they have voted for that man again and again?
They don't know what's really happening. He tells them it's not real. There's footage. A maternity ward is blown up. Women are brought out in stretchers. He says it's staged. It's all actors, pretending.
But why do they believe it? It's so obvious, outrageous propaganda.
People believe what they are told.
Fine. If you think it's not safe in Kiev, we'll go to London. Your cousins went there. Or we have family in Warsaw we could stay with. Oh, God! Oh, my God!
No.
It's okay, Mom.
What do we do? Where's the bomb shelter?
It's not going to reach us here.
You just sit here when they're bombing you?
We know now. We can hear. It's far off.
You've lost your minds.
You know, when they drop 8 to 12 bombs every night.
Boris.
If you ran to the shelter every time, you wouldn't have a life.
Darina is speechless. She pulls out a chair, sits, puts her head in her hands. Mama. Mom.
I don't know what to say. I don't understand you. Thousands and thousands of people are heading west. They wait for hours in the cold for a chance to leave. Unbearable circumstances, nowhere to move. Animals relieving themselves on the train, sickness. But they're doing it to get to safety. I'm willing to do it to get you to safety.
Was your ride here terrible?
My train here empty. Nobody's coming here. Nobody will take that risk.
On Rosh Hashanah, 30,000 people traveled to Uman from all over the world to pray at the grave of Rabbi Nachman, even this year.
Well, they're crazy. The Hasids, they think God will save them.
Don't be anti-Semitic, Mom. There are plenty of people to do that for you.
You think God will save you?
I believe our soldiers will save us. We'll be victorious. We will. And we'll rebuild. Boris has been out every day volunteering, covering our broken windows, cleaning rubble. Every day he's making the city livable.
Just for them to bomb it again.
And then we'll rebuild again. And last week, we found a new...
What?
Sorry?
What?
We found a space. I'm opening up a new veterinarian clinic.
For who? Even the chickens are smart enough to leave.
Mama, I would love for you to be here for Georgie's bar mitzvah. I would love for you to stay. But if you want to go back to Kiev, I understand. I'll wait with you on the platform. I'll make sure they have room for you. I'll say, everyone, move over. Do you know who this is?
How can I leave you here? I can't breathe wondering what's happening to you. Boris, you agree with me. I know you do. Tell her you're more afraid of her than the bombs. Be strong. Tell her it's foolish to stay. Tell her she's putting my grandchild's life at risk.
Someone has to live here, Mom. This is our home. The only home Georgie has ever known. How can we leave our home?
Sweetheart, this is the moment. All through history, people have said, if only we'd left in time. These fascists, they're smart. They chip away little by little. So it almost seems normal. They rob us of our culture. And we say, yes, but we can still keep our rituals alive secretly. They tell us black is white and white is black. And we say, yes, but we know the real truth. They changed the law to gain absolute power. And we say, yes, but it's our home. How can we leave our home? And then they bomb us in the night or drag us off to camps and it's too late.
Yuli.
All right, we'll come to Kiev.
Oh, thank God.
Good.
After the bar mitzvah. I promise, we'll come. The lights flicker and go out.
Oh!
It's okay, Mom. We've got candles.
But Georgie!
He's got candles too. We're used to this.
Crazy.
It's getting late. I'll take you to the station. You can still get that train.
I need to see my boy first. I have a gift for him.
Of course. Yulia opens the door to Georgie's room. where we see a candle glowing in the darkness. We hear Georgie practicing his Torah portion. His voice is sweet and clear. Darina is deeply moved. She turns back to Yulia and Boris, puts down her bag and sighs deeply, takes off her coat and sets it across the chair.
So what? Where are you going to put me? I have to sleep on the couch?
Blackout.
I come before you today as your holy leader, King David, in case you forgot. Or worse, don't recognize me. Once a shepherd, now a man, who comes to you today as a woman. A reincarnation of something I thought I'd never be. Supplicating when I shouldn't be asking for supplication. Appeasing when I shouldn't be the one to appease. When pleading when there isn't any deal to strike. Wasn't I the one who led, protected, and nurtured you when you weren't able to fend for yourselves? Now you come before me with the thought of tearing down any edifice related to me. I say, wait, wait! Let's think this through and ask, what will we make of this moment together? Will we ever be free? Understanding we're all less than perfect, aren't we? What do you need me to do with these shackles? Do you need me to have them attached, or can I toss them aside? Showing you we won't be shackled by our past, when you should wonder if they're really more for you than for me. I lived my life. I loved my life. Will you live and love yours?
Holy leader takes a sip of water.
What do you want me to say? I'm sorry? Would it make a difference if I say I'm sorry when I'm not, or if I'm really sorry but never say it? Or do you seek a pound of flesh? A dismantling of the past, a recalibration of memory? Here I am, ready to stand naked before you today. Not unclothed like in some of my statues, but willing to bear the truth if you're willing to bear the truth about yourself. Yes, I became arrogant. Yes, I had appetites that went unchecked. Yes, I became fat, bloated, indiscriminate at a time when fear motivated more than honor. So what? Is that not what you want me to say? Is that not what you expect me to say? In your ideal world, should I have stayed a shepherd leading from behind? Containing, not provoking, following, not asserting, waiting, not impelling? Ugh, times didn't call for that. The times called for someone ruthless, someone crazy enough to keep our enemies off guard, understanding they wouldn't or couldn't live by our lofty standards, because our standards were lofty for the day. And I'm not saying that as self-justification, rationalization, or even an excuse, but as a means of letting you know what it's like to be held up as a cartoonish leader, a metaphor, a legendary ancestor trying to defend myself when so many are out to destroy, focused on my human faults, looking past my divine greatness.
Holy leader takes another sip.
I suppose I should feel bad about three things. Putting lust above friendship, Sorry, Uriah the Hittite. Accepting the convenience of complicit silence. Sorry, Tamar. Letting my artistic gifts lay dormant. 3 fucking things balanced against a lifetime of achievement. Can someone please get me some more fucking water?
Holy leader throws down the cup.
What do you want to do? Forget me? Write me out of your history books? Tear down something that was once considered beautiful and inspiring? Where the fuck is more water? I know some of you think Goliath was overrated. That his bravado was a mask. I also know some of you think it was a lucky shot, with luck not being defined as something divine, but as well something lucky. But again, do you think pushing me down is going to build you up? No one can deny my achievements. Can they? My vision, my dreams, my sweet melody, the way I once prostrated myself before our Lord. More water, please. As I stand in judgment, I know you're expecting one of 3 things. For me to be solicitous, not happening. For me to be defiant, not happening. For me to stand aside and let you decide for yourself. In the story retold, Goliath becomes a victim. Do I feel empathy for him? Do you feel empathy for me? Should we both feel empathy for you? I was raised in a world to see the world with foresight, insight, hindsight, and though I'm no longer lyrical, brave, farsighted, I see you in front of me, defiant, questioning, ready to change the narrative. At this point, I only ask that you judge me as some part of yourself, hoping that together we can be bigger than we are. Would you like a sip? I still have enough to share. If I must be shackled, perhaps we should be shackled together. Not as adversaries, but as contemporaries. It's up to you. Am I at your mercy? Or are you at mine?
Blackout.
They brought me to a zoo. So I dreamed I was an alligator. Crocodile? No, alligator. With a great big mouth and 4 very funny little legs, which I know.
Lights come on a threadbare living room. A well-worn sofa sits center stage with a coffee table. An armchair and end table are located down left. After a moment, Ollie enters stage left, carrying an armload of boxes. He stares at the room a few seconds before Ramona enters, carrying a bag of donuts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
It looks smaller than I remember.
I suppose. It's still all the same old stuff.
Yeah, well, Dad was never much for redecorating. Guess some things never change.
Some things never change.
At least it won't be hard to pack up. Most of this junk can go to Goodwill.
Goodwill.
Yeah, I know. That's a sad joke. Anything in this house related to Goodwill?
Hard to imagine, even with my imagination.
Well, the sooner we get started, the sooner we're done. Plus, we have donuts.
Hey, Ramona, do you think it's still here?
Do I think what's still here?
You know, the irrelevant.
Ollie, you're not going to start up with that again after all these years?
He was actually very sneaky, despite being a full-grown irrelevant. You never knew where he'd pop up.
Okay, listen to me. I know this sucks. Dad's gone, and we're stuck picking up the pieces again. But those pieces don't include irrelevance. Know why? Because they don't exist.
He used to hide behind this couch all the time. The peanut shells and lottery tickets were a dead giveaway.
Look, I get it. Dad messed with both our heads, especially after Mom died. But you don't need to go digging up old imaginary ghosts. The two of us have plenty enough as it is.
After you moved out, he mostly moped around in the closets. Hardly made a peep. Not like that lousy harangaroo.
Not the kangaroo.
Hopping around from room to room, yelling about electric bills and gun control and good-for-nothing sissy boys.
Look, let's talk about something else. How about a donut?
Of course that wasn't as weird as the hippocritamus in the bathtub.
Ollie, I don't want to hear
From the
about...
toilet, all you could see were those beady little eyes and ears judging you from over the edge of the bathtub.
All right. I'm sorry. There, I said it. I'll say it again. I'm sorry.
Ramona, what are you talking about? You didn't put the hippocritamus in the bathtub.
I'm not talking about the stupid hippo. Listen, I'm sorry I left you here. I know it was wrong, especially after Mom, but Ollie, I had to get out. I had to.
I know that. I was happy for you. You know I was.
That's what makes it worse. You being happy for me while you're still trapped in this sad little petting zoo of yours with Dad. I swear I wanted to come back and get you. But you know how he was. He never let anything go.
Come on, Ramona. He let you go. And he liked you best.
Liked me? He just liked pushing me around, because I always pushed back. We get in these huge knockdown, drag-out fights. And even then, I could see him sizing me up, getting off on that part of himself that he was so proud to see. The sliver in him and me that never gave an inch, never shed a tear, and never ever said, I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry. I really am. But, Ollie, I was finally 18, and Mom was gone, and that door was open, and I could see the world out there, a whole world without him in it, and I was just too much like him not to go.
It's okay, Ramona. Things weren't even that bad, especially after you'd been gone for a while.
Yeah. Don't go telling me he got sopped and mellowed out or something.
Nah, mostly he just got drunker and louder and meaner. But there were plenty of nights when it was just me out there on that couch with the orangutanqueray just passed out in that chair.
The orangutanqueray, huh?
Yep. Just a big, smelly hairball, mostly harmless, except for the snoring.
You got me there. I can actually picture that one.
I know it sounds strange, but the irrelevant was always the hardest one to live with. The way he'd creep around from room to room with that sad, long face, staring out at you from mirrors, looking through all those dusty old scrapbooks and photo albums up in the attic.
Ollie?
And I get why Dad couldn't even stand the sight of him. The way he just filled up every space with a big fat ton of irrelevancy. The elephant in the room no one wanted to see because he was nothing that mattered enough to be noticed.
Ollie, look at me. Look at me. You're not an irrelevant. You're Mom's son and my brother.
I wish I missed Dad more.
I wish he deserved it more. Ollie, I need to ask you something, but I'm afraid to.
Go ahead. Nobody but ghosts and imaginary animals here.
After I left, did Dad start hitting you?
No. He said he'd never give me a beating like the ones you took.
Really?
He said, "Don't worry about the belt, you piece of shit. I never start a job I can't finish."
Ramona crosses the stage and kicks the armchair over on its back.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Really? What about all the stuff upstairs in Goodwill?
I'll hire some movers tomorrow. Whatever the thrift store doesn't want can go to the dump. We don't need anything in this damn house, and we never will.
Yeah. Okay, I guess you're right. Ramona, what's going on? What's this for?
Well, I've just decided it's my job to give you ambush hugs. And just to let you know, it's a job I'll never finish.
Oh, what about the donuts?
Tell you what, let's leave them for the irrelevant. He has a right to celebrate, just like us, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess he does.
A long gray trunk slowly extends over the back of the couch, grabs the bag of donuts, and disappears from whence it came. Blackout. The gourmet on-the-go movable feast food truck, a tomato red food truck with jacked up suspension and muddy, oversized tires, is parked at the curb a few minutes before opening. A long service counter lines the side of the truck, shuttered with a roll-down panel. A gun rack with rifle runs along the top of the truck. A string of Powerball lottery tickets for sale hanging at the side of the window. A crowd waits in front of the mobile restaurant. Some in the crowd hold protest signs. A noodle in every pot. In pasta we trust. The consumer is always right. Mario Batali, internationally renowned ponytailed chef and field correspondent for FNN, Food Network News, talks into his microphone as we join him live, on air, for this FNN special report. He wears a chef's jacket and his signature orange Crocs.
Ciao, bello. I'm Mario Batali for Food Network News, and today we're in Hyde Park, New York, for day 30 of what has become a benchmark in the epic battle of religious freedom versus the constitutional and culinary rights of United States citizens. Molly Adams, owner and head chef of Gourmet on the Go food truck, has become a symbol of many things to many people for refusing to serve her award-winning pasta to these men, Lance Christian and Bruce Love, who have themselves, in turn, become symbols of something entirely else, to a bunch of completely other people, all asking the same immortal question: is the customer always right? Lance?
Mario, the customer is essentially a consumer. I know my Consumer's Bill of Rights, as passed by President John F. Kennedy in 1962. We're Americans. We have the freedom to consume whatever we want, whenever we want, and how much of whatever we want, whenever we want it. That's what makes America great.
We pay our taxes. If we want to eat snails for breakfast or eggs for dinner, that's our inalienable right.
We are Americans. We refuse to be bullied or profiled or denied service because of someone's religious beliefs.
But couldn't you simply go to another food truck? Couldn't you just choose to eat something else?
Clearly, you have never tasted the spicy stir-fried lo mein vegetarian noodles with the chili peppers, the bok choy, carrots, and sweet sesame glaze served in those fabulous mini Chinese food containers. He doesn't know. If he knew, he'd know.
It's a holy rapture of flavor and taste cascading across the cathedral of your palate.
Bruce and I have come here every day for a month, and every day she has refused to serve us because of who and what we are. We won't tolerate a prejudice any longer. It's un-American.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lance and Bruce are hungry.
We are hungry for justice.
They're hungry for justice.
And the stir-fried noodles.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the pasta pot boils in this battle of consumer rights versus religious beliefs. Wait. Yes, I think we see some movement. Something's happening. Yes, Molly is rolling up her concession window and the gourmet on-the-go movable feast food truck is open for business.
Molly Adams, a congenial mobile chef, clangs her must triangle.
Hey y'all, step up to the gourmet on-the-go movable feast food truck. Today's menu features something for everyone. Slow roasted belly flautas, crisp buttermilk fried chicken and biscuits, and of course, my world-famous spicy stir-fried lo-mein vegetarian noodles. Bon appetit, y'all.
The crowd gets loud and vocal, some yelling support to Molly, others condemning her.
A noodle in every pot. Pasta for all. The consumer is always right.
Lance and Bruce push past the other customers.
We're here. We're first. We waited all night.
Good morning, Lance, Bruce. Y'all looking dimple dapper as usual. What can I serve y'all? Some nice fried chicken?
You know what we want.
You have to serve us. It's the law.
How about an extra big helping of the pork belly flautas?
We want the spicy stir-fried lo-mein vegetarian noodles with the chili peppers and the bok choy and the carrots and the sweet sesame glaze.
Now, boys, you know I can't serve you the stir-fried noodles.
You have to serve us. We're paying customers. We're consumers.
This is America, land of the free, home of the brave, pursuit of happiness, the First Amendment.
We have our rights.
And I have my beliefs.
Why should your beliefs trump our rights?
Why should your rights trump my beliefs?
Rights and beliefs are two separate things.
We'll take this to a higher authority. We'll take this all the way to the Supreme Court.
I already answer to a higher authority. I answer to the flying spaghetti monster.
Molly proudly puts a spaghetti strainer on her head, proclaiming her religious affiliation.
The one and only true invisible entity who did create the universe with but a touch of his noodly appendage, who watches over creation with his two big, all-knowing, all-loving, rotating meatball eyes.
See what we're dealing with?
A heaping helping of cray-cray.
Mario shoves his microphone in Molly's face.
Molly, ciao. Mario Batali for FNN. Can you tell the viewers watching more about the so-called flying spaghetti monster you profess to worship?
Surely, Mario. You see, I am a Pastafarian.
Pastafarianism is an actual religion embracing the teachings of divine prophet and spiritual leader, physics grad student Bobby Henderson, who in 2005, after an all-night beer binge at the local Hooters, revealed the official gospel of the flying spaghetti monster.
Mario, we believe the flying spaghetti monster created the universe in 4 days, then partied for 3 with a few short naps as needed. We also believe pirates were the original Pastafarians, and that the decline of pirates is directly connected to global warming. It's on our website.
That's not a religion, that's a joke.
I can't serve my sacred noodles to anyone who doesn't worship the same God I do.
Your God is a flying plate of linguine.
Your God is a burning bush.
Our God promises hope and redemption and an afterlife of blissful serenity.
My God promises a heaven filled with beer volcanoes, lusty pirates, and stripper factories. Google it.
Molly, some say your refusal to serve these men your noodles is just a cheap advertising ploy to gain attention for the gourmet on-the-go movable feast food truck.
Mario, to serve a plate of spicy stir-fried noodles, which conflicts with God's divine intention, would violate my conscience and my beliefs.
Her beliefs are absurd.
Well, to be fair, aren't all religions a bit absurd to the outsider?
But it's not about religion, it's about our rights.
We could be Jews, or Muslims, or Hindus, or Satanists, for that matter. What we believe is not the point. We all have the right to believe how we choose. But the public has a right to be served no matter what they believe.
Molly, how do you respond to the allegations you're just another religious wacko hijacking her faith in order to justify her own brand of hate?
Mario, I am a warrior of God.
Flying spaghetti monster.
Accept him into your heart, Lance.
Oh, those noodles do smell good, though.
Do not listen to her, Lance. We're here to fight for our constitutional rights.
Now, Molly, we have brought in an expert to debate this issue. The creator of the Pastafarian religion himself, physics grad student, Bobby Henderson.
Mario turns to Bobby Henderson, a normal, congenial-looking physics grad student. He wears a colander on his head. Molly is awestruck, bows her head to Bobby. They do the secret pirate greeting.
Shiver me timbers. Ahoy, Bobby Henderson, eternal scallywag and ever youthful creator of the Pastafarian religion.
Shiver me timbers, ahoy, Molly Adams, blasphemous usurper of the Noodly creed.
Bobby, ciao. Thanks for joining us. Can you give us some insight into the worldwide phenomenon that is the actual Pastafarian religion?
Well, Mario, to be honest, I drank an awful lot of Janice cream ale at Hooters the night before I came up with the idea for Pastafarianism. The next morning, I read in the paper how the Kansas School Board was introducing intelligent design into their high school science curriculum to be taught alongside Darwin's theory of evolution.
Intelligent design is a religious argument masquerading as pseudoscience, offering no testable or tenable hypotheses.
The Flying Spaghetti Monster, or FSM, is a parody, just like it's a parody for the Kansas School Board to equate creationism with Darwinism. As I say on our official website, spaghettimonster.com, we have evidence that a flying spaghetti monster, or FSM, created the universe. None of us, of course, were around to see it, but we have written accounts of it. We have several lengthy volumes explaining all details of his power that we totally made up.
Pastafarianism has its own brand of the Ten Commandments, called the Ain't I'd Really Rather You Didn't.
That's right. That's right, Mario. And number 4 clearly states, I'd really you rather didn't use my existence as a means to oppress, subjugate, or, be mean to others. Google it.
She flouts her own faith.
The Lord has shown me that there is only one way I can truly spread his message of chill brotherhood and beer for the people.
You must respect the division of church and state.
As the founder of our faith, I command ye to be chill and serve these men their noodles.
You're too late, false prophet. Last night, the FSM appeared to me in a pot of boiling water, and so today, Molly Adams, am announcing my candidacy for President of the United States.
I will take those noodles by force if I have to.
You can prow the pasta from my cold, dead hands. The flying spaghetti monster will prevail. A noodle in every pot! A noodle in every pot! A noodle in every pot!
The protesters flipped their picket signs to full solidarity with Molly. They put colanders on their heads.
A noodle in every pot! A noodle in every pot!
Lance, what are you doing?
I am having a close personal relationship with the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Don't listen to her lies. She twists the Holy Writ to support her own prejudiced agenda.
Lance, my darling, stop.
I can't help it. I want those noodles!
No!
A noodle in every pot! A noodle in every pot! A noodle in every pot!
Whew! Can Molly Adams convert the nation and ride the Pastafarian tidal wave all the way to the presidency? We'll tune in tomorrow for Drive-Ins and Dives. For Food Network News, I'm Mario Petelli saying ciao. For now.
Somebody give me some ramen.
Ramen!
Blackout. Lights rise on a little girl's bedroom. Tig and Izzy sit on the beds. This was their room, but they are not little girls.
Want me to give you an updo?
No.
Yeah. I hate funerals.
You're good at them.
Yeah, I've had too much practice.
Mama and Daddy's funeral was beautiful.
Thank you.
Ethan's too. I mean it. You should go into business. Is there such a thing as an event planner that specializes in funerals?
Mortician?
Right.
Yeah, I think I'll stick to hairstyling. Beautiful. How about some lipstick?
I draw the line at lipstick.
Izzy takes lipstick out of her purse, goes to the mirror, and puts it on. A bright red.
This was Mama's.
That's unsanitary.
I love it. It makes me feel close to her. She used to say, if you're wearing lipstick, you can take on the world. Might make you feel better.
I don't want to feel better.
You going to 4th of July this year?
Hell no. Are you?
Thought about it.
Why?
I don't know. Thought it might help or something. We used to love it so much. Spending all day at the base, everybody saluting Daddy. Hot dogs and ice cream till we were so stuffed we couldn't move. The ceremonial unit looking so handsome in their full dress uniforms. Playing God Bless America and Yankee Doodle. Fireworks that seemed to last forever. It was better than Christmas. Better than birthdays. And no one loved it more than Paula.
Izzy!
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Nicholas, I'm sorry. I'm not thinking straight.
Jesus, Izzy.
I said I'm sorry.
I cannot believe you.
He was Paula for a long time before he was Nicholas.
It doesn't matter. If you cared about him, you get it right. Especially today.
I'm trying.
No, not when you dead name your sibling on the day of their funeral. Not after what happened.
You're right. I'll try harder.
Doesn't matter.
Don't say that.
It doesn't matter because there isn't going to be a funeral. At least, not here anyway.
What?
I gotta go.
Hey, where are you going?
You know what? You should know. Everybody's gonna know soon. I want you to know.
Know what? Tig, you're scaring me.
I'm burying him. In Arlington.
That's impossible.
No, it's not, because I'm doing it.
You can't. They denied it. They won't do it.
That's why I'm doing it.
Sit down, sweetie. You're not making any sense.
He wanted to be buried in Arlington. Ethan was buried in Arlington. Nicholas deserves that too.
It's not the same thing.
Yes, it is.
No,
yes, it is.
Ethan was dishonorably discharged.
Shut up! I don't accept that. Nicholas served his country honorably. They are the ones who chose dishonorable. Who told him he couldn't be who he was? Who made him choose between being a soldier and being himself?
That was his choice.
He shouldn't have had to make that choice. And it's what killed him. He took a bullet for his country just the same as if he'd been KIA.
It's not the same. And the Army agrees with me because they denied the request, which we knew they were going to do, but which we made anyway because you insisted. So the case is closed, and you're getting all worked up again over nothing.
You're not understanding me. I'm burying Nicholas in Arlington.
What are you gonna do? Sneak off in the hearse, drive him up there, and dig the hole yourself?
Something like that.
Really? You think they're just gonna let you drive up into Arlington National Cemetery and start digging? They won't even let you through the gate.
The hearse is pretty big. I think it'll get through the gate, whether they let me or not.
It's a military cemetery. There are people there with guns. They will shoot the tires. They will stop the car.
Then I'll get out and walk.
You'll get yourself arrested and thrown in jail.
I'm not going to let them arrest me.
How are you going to stop that?
Because I'll have Nicholas's gun with me.
Tig, You need to talk to someone.
No, I don't.
Let's talk. Let's talk to Pastor Tom or Dr. Ballard.
I'm not doing that.
You're hurting, Tig? And I think you've had some kind of breakdown.
Yeah, I'm hurting. And I'm goddamn furious. But I am not going crazy. This is war. And maybe you can't see that yet, but you will.
I'll call the police.
Call whoever you want. But I'm leaving.
Hey, you don't care what happens to you, fine. Do you care about me?
It's not about you. I'm doing this for Nicholas.
I have planned too many funerals. Don't make me plan yours too. Don't leave me here all alone.
You could come with me.
No, I can't.
Because you're too afraid.
Yes, I'm afraid. And it's also pointless. What do you think this will do?
People will know. When Nicholas died, we didn't hear a word from anyone. His commander, the base, nobody. They ignored it. Pretended it wasn't their problem. That it had nothing to do with them. After today, everyone will know.
Yeah, but what good will it do? He's dead and you will be too.
It'll do somebody some good. I know it.
Hey, wait.
Suddenly, we are snapped into another world. We are in ancient Greece.
Antigone, I fear you. Those in authority are too powerful. What hope have we to thwart them? This madness will not bring vindication, only death.
I reject the laws of this authority. I will bury our brother, and if it brings my death, it will be a holy death.
We have suffered grief after grief, 2 parents and 2 brothers lost, and you would add to my suffering?
That is not my wish, Ismene. But I will do what I must to honor our brother. I am not afraid.
I will beg forgiveness of the dead, and I will pray for your brave, reckless soul.
Sister, keep your prayers. A tyrant can only be toppled by defiance. I will not stay silent, and my voice will embolden others to shout until the multitudes rise up and demand justice. Thus it has ever been, and thus it ever will be.
Just as suddenly, we are snapped back to Tig and Izzy's world.
Tig, please.
I'm doing this, Izzy. I have to. And I wish you could understand that, but you don't.
I do understand it, but why does it have to be you? Why do you have to be the one to take on the whole world?
Not the whole world. Just the start, because I'm someone willing to start it.
Izzy goes to her purse, takes out the red lipstick, and crosses to Tig. As if she were performing a sacred rite, she applies the lipstick to Tig's mouth.
Go.
Blackout.
Up in the morning and out to school. The teacher is teaching the golden rule. American history and practical math. You study them hard, hoping to pass.
Professor's office of a junior college. Jim, a professor in his early 70s, enters, deposits the tools of his trade on top of the desk, goes to the desk drawer, takes out a bottle of scotch, then a glass. He pours a finger's worth of scotch, puts it on his desk. It's been quite a day. Rita, an administrator, also in her early 70s, enters the office, out of breath from the brisk walk over from her office.
This must be a new world's record.
No jokes. This is serious, Jim.
I keep this here for promotions, for celebrating colleagues' accomplishments. You can see how many of those I've had.
You want to tell me what happened?
What did she say happened?
Your version first.
Give me liberty to utter and to argue freely according to the conscience, above all liberty.
No Milton today, please.
My conscience is clear.
Did you say what she said you said?
Depends on what she said I said.
You have to apologize.
To whom? To you?
The college's policy is clear on this. You may not turn in work generated by artificial intelligence,
Enough said.
but you may use AI as part of your process, clearly stated in the handbook.
And what possible part of the process seems to you like it could benefit, while still being the student's work, from contribution of artificial intelligence?
Lists, brainstorming, coming up with ideas. I was on the committee that drafted the policy.
I'm well aware.
She is going to file a formal complaint with the president.
Let her.
The world is moving forward, Jim.
Our job is not to move forward. It's to expand their minds. And sometimes we have to hold on to the past in order to do that.
It's what the students want.
Students also want to walk around wearing pajamas, drinking vodka tonics.
It is one more tool to use in the classroom.
The screwdriver is a tool. Saw is a tool. This is an abomination in the true biblical sense.
If somebody handed you a lighter, you wouldn't say, "No, it's okay. I'm just going to keep rubbing these two sticks together and see what happens." You'd take the lighter. It's human nature.
You never could stand the idea of getting old.
You are this close to pissing me off.
The accomplishments of the Greeks, the Enlightenment, the Renaissance fade away when compared to humanity's achievement of the telephone that can do your homework for you.
Oh, for crying out loud, Jim, join the 21st century.
In case you hadn't noticed, I'm quite content in the past. The present has very little to offer me, and the future probably even more.
Well, and what if a student said that to you? That they wanted to live in the past? What would you say to them?
I would congratulate them on their clarity of thought and maybe pour them a glass of scotch to celebrate.
The kids are laying out hard-earned cash so that they can live in the past?
They'll do dumber things with their money. Just give them time.
Well, then maybe it's time to take a sabbatical.
Et tu, Brute.
You're due.
You're a hatchet man now, huh? Or should I say hatchet woman?
Watch it, Jim, okay?
Add that to the CV.
I said, watch it.
And what would I do with this hypothetical sabbatical that you have me taking?
Read, write, watch Woody Allen movies, go to the southern coast of France. I don't care.
So there's a 4-year waiting list.
Well, you've been here the longest. I can probably push it through.
Moving me to the top of the list, you must really want me out of here.
Nobody's saying that.
I'm not retiring.
Who said anything about retiring? All right. Fine, why not retire? Collect a nice pension, play pickleball, go to the public library and read the newspaper. They still get them, I'm told.
I'm a teacher. I teach. That's what I do.
Do you even know how it works?
AI? Oh, let's see. Black magic? The blood of dead babies? Am I close?
Is that what you said to the class?
Maybe slightly more eloquently.
For example?
I may have used the phrase, molded from Beelzebub's turds. And she clearly didn't know who Beelzebub was, so there's that.
ChatGPT. Write me an email reminding the college teaching staff to review our AI policy.
You just say it?
Every email I've sent this semester.
Why wouldn't you just
You have to admit it's cool.
Why wouldn't you just write an email?
What's the use of having a dwarf if you can't make him do chores? Jim, I'm talking to you as a friend.
Do you know her, this Lexi person?
Let's pretend I don't.
I'd say she's dumber than a bag of hammers, but that would be an insult to hammers.
She says you accused her in front of the class.
Can it be an accusation when she freely offered the information?
I believe it can.
She picked the wrong teacher, Rita. I'm not the person she wants to have this fight with.
Shakespeare wrote 38 plays by hand. Imagine if he had a typewriter.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. But she's not Shakespeare, and this is no typewriter.
Give her a break.
I was prepared to give her a break. The genius had a low D, high F. I would have passed her. I'm not a monster.
Plus, she's pretty. I'm just saying. You always pass the pretty girls.
When did you become an administrator, Rita? What happened to the poetry teacher who did the one-woman complete works of Emily Dickinson, set to Balinese gamelan music? 'Cause that was you, right? Who brought Amiri Baraka here? And Patti Smith and Yoko Ono? I faintly remember somebody doing that, but it can't be the person I'm standing right in front of me right now.
That person has gone the way of the dodo.
May her memory be eternal.
Sure.
You've missed past 15 years in the classroom, Rita. Normally, not a problem. Except you picked the 15 years where there's been the most technological advances in human history. So arguably not the best 15 years to skip. You came out of the classroom and onto the panel office across the quad and promptly just got out of touch with everything we do here. We're the heroes. We're their heroes. Not up to everyone, I know, but to some of them. Not when we do the easy things, not when we do the popular things, but when we pass on the thing that has come down to us through the ages. The torch has been handed down to us from our heroes. That's why teaching is heroic. Because we've dedicated our lives not to the difficult and the unpopular, but to the true. How do we know a thing is true? Because it's in the past. The past. We can't know if a thing is truth in the future because it's in the future.
Most couples wouldn't have been able to do it. What we did.
Don't get sentimental. Most couples don't love their education more than those little hellions that come out of them.
Those little hellions are called children, Jeff.
Oh, they have a name?
Do you ever wish we had kids?
These are our kids. We agreed to that when we divorced, didn't we? That's how we were both able to come to terms with staying.
You would have been a terrible father.
I know.
Our children would have wanted to play catch, and you would have made them read Paradise Lost instead.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
You always were an old dog. You were old when you were young.
What's wrong with letting an old dog be an old dog? Why do you have to learn new tricks?
Because little girls want puppies.
Thank God little girls aren't in charge of America's educational system.
Sometimes little girls grow up to be the women that are.
I didn't mean that.
You don't mean a lot of things, but you say them anyway, because they make you look smart, intellectually superior. Good for you. Good for you, Jim. You have made a career of that.
Being smarter than other people?
Of making them feel that way, of making them feel stupid.
Come on.
But AI has leveled that. And you can't stand it. You can't stand that in the new world, anybody can do anything.
I couldn't tell. It was an AI paper. I mean, I read it from beginning to end, valid supporting argument, a point of view I hadn't considered in years, citations out the wazoo. Was it above her? Yes. But just the right amount. It was perfect. And I wouldn't have known until she said it, unsolicited, as proud as day, like it was perfectly acceptable. I used the G-chat, whatever. We're allowed to.
It's designed to blend in. You're not supposed to be able to tell.
I spent a lifetime being able to tell. That's what I do. If I can't do that anymore, then what am I doing here?
This isn't Harvard. This isn't Brown. This is a junior college in the middle of New Jersey. We're graduating students with an associate's degree so they can go be an LPN or install HVAC.
I want my HVAC guy to be able to quote Milton.
Why?
He's a human being because I'm a human being. He's a human being.
These kids don't need to quote Milton, Jim. No Nobody has needed to do that in a long time. Our job is to keep them engaged. It's your job to figure out how to do that, not to disenfranchise them, not to make them feel dumb or inferior, but to empower them, to give them agency, to give them tools. Maybe I have learned something in the last decade, and it's that human beings live now. The dead are dead, and the future ones are yet to come, but the ones that we are responsible for are alive and well and in our care right this very moment. And if you can't come to terms with that, maybe it is time to think about pickleball. I hope that we will look back on this moment as one of those accomplishments you were talking about. Thanks for the drink. Apologize today.
ChatGPT, write an apology letter.
Blackout.